New Year's Eve is undoubtedly the biggest night of the year in Sydney. Over 1 million people are expected to descend upon Sydney Harbour to watch the fireworks, and Transport for New South Wales says preparations for the big night have been underway for many months. Now, it says that there will be continuous services operating for 46 hours from 4 a.m. on the 31st of December to 2 a.m. on the 2nd of January. That includes 1,000 extra trains, 29,000 buses and 600 metro services, which is new from last year. The metro only opened in Sydney earlier this year. There will also be extra staff in place as well, and it's not just Sydney. There will be more services in parts of regional New South Wales, including the Central Coast, Newcastle and also Wollongong as well. Now, the big fireworks in Sydney are the 9 p.m. fireworks and also the 12 a.m. the midnight fireworks. And in previous years, there have been issues with people trying to get home by public transport. There tends to be a bit of a bottleneck at the train station when people are trying to depart from the harbour quite soon after those midnight fireworks. And Transport for New South Wales is urging people to plan ahead, to get to their destination early and to also plan how they're going to get home. And they're encouraging people to use the metro and to use the buses rather than the trains. Now, all of this nearly wasn't possible due to planned industrial action by the combined rail unions. Earlier this week, they withdrew some of their bans over New Year's Eve. Transport for New South Wales says that there have been some negotiations taking place over pay conditions with rail unions, and they're not expecting any cancellations or delays over New Year's Eve, but they are expecting some strike action to take place from the 3rd of January, so a brief reprieve. Here's what Transport for New South Wales had to say earlier.
Advice for passengers is to travel early. The event precincts, particularly Circular Quay and the lower North Shore, will be very busy. We're pleased that the major industrial action has been withdrawn by unions. That's really important to deliver an event like the New Year's Eve timetable over 46 hours, that we are working together, doing everything we do to ensure Sydney siders get home safely. So we're confident for New Year's Eve. There is still some residual industrial action that's occurring even over this weekend. We're not seeing any major delays or cancellations as a result of that industrial action. It's a major event. That's why we have the top team in place.
Now, if you do plan to drive into the CBD or you actually live around the area and you own a car, Transport for New South Wales is reminding you that there are some clearways in place and also road diversions. Last year, 220 cars were actually towed from Clearway, so it is a reminder for anyone who happens to be driving into the area. The Sydney Harbour Bridge will also be closed in the lead up to those fireworks on the big night.